Today, we're diving into a small but mighty piece of currency that has been circulating for more than a century, the 1-cent coin. It might be tiny, but trust me, it has a story that's bigger than you might think. Whether you're a collector, a history buff, or just curious about the coins in your pocket, you're in the right place. So let's take a deep dive into the history, significance, and modern value of the 1-cent coin. We're talking about its journey through time, from humble beginnings to its place in the world today. The story of the 1-cent coin begins way back in the late 1700s, just after the United States became a country. But first, let's talk about why the US needed a coin like this in the first place. Before the US Mint even existed, people in the United States used a mix of foreign coins, including Spanish pieces of 8, Dutch coins, and even the continental currency during the American Revolution. But the need for a standardized currency became clear, and the US Mint was officially established in 1792, which led to the creation of the first US coins. In 1793, just 1 year after the mint opened, the first official 1-cent coin was struck. It was made of copper and featured a design known as the chain cent, showing a chain of links with 15 alternating links to represent the original 13 colonies and 2 extra for the emerging country. Though it wasn't widely circulated, the 1-cent coin, or chain cent, had a key role in helping solidify the US currency system. But as time passed, the designs changed to reflect the evolving country and economy. As years went on, the 1-cent coin underwent several design changes, each reflecting the tastes, politics, and artistic preferences of the time. In 1816, the Liberty Cap design was introduced, replacing the chain cent. This was followed by the Flying Eagle cent in 1856, which was produced for just a few years due to production issues. But perhaps the most famous design came in 1909, when the Lincoln Wheat Penny debuted. The Lincoln Wheat Penny, designed by Victor David Brenner, was minted to honor President Abraham Lincoln, and it remained in circulation for more than 50 years. The iconic wheat stalks on the reverse side gave it the nickname Wheat Penny, and this coin became a true staple of American currency. In 1959, to celebrate Lincoln's 150th birthday, the design changed again, and the Lincoln Memorial Penny was introduced. It showed the iconic memorial building on the reverse side, symbolizing the nation's respect for its leader. Finally, in 2009, to commemorate Lincoln's legacy, the US Mint released a series of 4 different reverse designs for the 1-cent coin, featuring significant moments from Lincoln's life. The current design, which shows a shield on the reverse side, was introduced in 2010. Now, let's get into the value of the 1-cent coin today. You might think that the penny doesn't hold much value, and you're right. In terms of actual purchasing power, the 1-cent coin doesn't go far. Over the years, inflation has significantly diminished the 1-cent coin's purchasing power. In 1913, when a loaf of bread cost just 5 cents, you could buy several pieces of candy for a penny. Fast forward to today, and the 1-cent coin can't even buy a stick of gum in most places. In fact, the cost of producing a penny today exceeds its face value. According to the US Mint, it costs about 2.1 cents to make 1 penny, more than double its worth. Every year, billions of pennies are minted, although the exact number fluctuates based on demand. In 2023 alone, the US Mint produced around 7.5 billion 1-cent coins. But here's the kicker: while they have little monetary value, they are crucial to our economy, especially in small transactions. Interestingly, many people still hoard pennies in jars or containers, even though they're not really worth much today. Some have even gone as far as to collect rare and older pennies, which can fetch quite a bit on the market. Some pennies are worth far more than their face value. Take, for example, the 1943 steel penny. During World War II, the US switched from copper to steel to save resources, and only a small number were made. A well-preserved steel penny can be worth thousands of dollars today. And don't forget about the 1909 SVDB Lincoln penny, one of the rarest and most valuable pennies around, with specimens fetching upwards of $1,000 or more depending on condition. Now, with all this in mind, the question remains, should the US continue to produce the 1-cent coin? Many experts have debated this for years. On one hand, removing the penny could save the government millions of dollars annually by cutting production costs. On the other hand, there's a strong cultural attachment to the penny, and many businesses and individuals still rely on it in daily transactions. In fact, some states, like Canada, have already done away with their 1-cent coin. Could the US be next? Only time will tell. So, there you have it. The 1-cent coin, a small piece of metal, carries a rich history, plays a surprisingly significant role in our economy, and despite its humble value, is still in circulation today. Whether it's a relic from the past or a symbol of everyday transactions, the penny is here to stay, for now. Let me know in the comments what you think about the penny. Is it a piece of American history worth preserving, or is it time to say goodbye? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more fascinating deep dives into history and currency. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.